Force 99. Obviously, we are different. We're all you're getting. Ha! We're all you need.
They call themselves the Dad Batch. Experimental Unit Clone Force 99. The defective clone with desirable mutations.
This is one meeting I don't want to miss.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Dad Batch Podcast, episode 197. My name is Stevie Kicks, and I am one of your three hosts today. And with us, as always, the other Dad Batchers, your space daddies. First up, you know him as the Left Coast Avenger. We know him as Dadpool 2099. Luke Yates. What's up, man?
What's up, Daddy-O's?
How are you?
I'm good, man.
Good. I feel like I haven't seen you in a
Couple days.
Yeah, a couple days.
That would be true.
Everything good with you? You made it home safe?
Yeah, I made it home safe. Just a little jaunt down the coast, but yeah, it's just crazy. Summer's winding down here. My kids are going back to school in like a week and a half, so all of the feels are happening in the household right now.
Yeah, man. Anxiousness and
Yeah, good and bad, you know.
Yeah. Ready for
So,
tonight?
it's a maybe. It's a maybe.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right. And finally, this is my partner, Flapjack Palmdale, but you know him as Pabu Frick. It's Raimi Shanaday. What's up, brother?
Hey, I'm here. How you doing?
Dude, I'm digging the look.
Don't get too used to it. The beard will be back.
I'm just saying.
More aerodynamic.
I'm feeling the look, Raimi.
Well, yeah, we're twinning.
It's like looking into a podcast mirror.
Yeah, that's why that's why you were commenting how much you like the glasses, because it's like looking into a mirror, huh?
Camera one, camera two. I just see one camera above me.
Yeah.
When you move your hand, does it? Yeah. Okay. How are you, dude?
I'm good.
I feel like I just saw you guys, but I also feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah.
It's been weird.
We were in the same zip code for a few days.
Last week was fun. We released a special podcast, a special live podcast recording of the entire Dad Batch in a very, very sketchy. I would say, like, on the sketchiness level, I would say it was like 6 out of 10. Dirty
On the
rags.
sketch meter?
Yeah, 6 out of 10 dirty rags.
Was that your
It was-
experience at that place? You had
It was-
dirty.
Not the nicest hotel we've stayed at.
It wasn't the nicest. It definitely wasn't the worst.
No.
I've stayed
Oh,
in-
for sure.
I've stayed in some pretty weird ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're younger and doing things out there in the world, you stay in some sketchy places for sure.
Yeah. What's the weirdest place you guys stayed at?
Oh,
I'll tell you mine. So, downtown Hollywood, it was like this hotel that charges like $39 a night.
oh man. Is it like the apartment Tom Hanks rents in Big, where we first goes to
Probably.
the city as a kid and it's just
Yeah.
a shoebox and
Yeah. The walls were paper thin, and
Yeah.
then it's one of those hotel rooms where it's like a converted building that they made into.
Yeah.
But the thing was, like, you look out the little window, it's almost like a jail cell window,
Mhm.
and when you look out, it's literally the next building is like it's butted up against the next building, so you're just in someone else's window. And then you feel
Yeah.
like, oh,
Right.
that's why they put a cover here.
There's a window there only because the building code said there had to be one, not because there's actually any opportunity for air to come in it.
Yeah, that was for an old sales job that I had, and so our boss who would pay for our room and board and travel, um, yeah, he was like, he's like, I booked you some accommodations. Great. What about you guys?
So forever ago, I went with some cousins of mine everybody was going to Disney World. That was like, I don't even think I was 20 yet. Scrounged all my pennies together and managed to get myself out to Disney World with them. And I could everyone else was staying like in some hotel, like on the Disney property, where I could not afford to do that. So I was staying in like, I don't know, it was like a Motel 6 or something like that out in like Kissimmee or something. And like it was, so I'm staying in this place and it was pouring rain because it rains constantly in Florida. And the rain was coming in like under the door. Like it was, it's like raining sideways. It was raining really hard.
Yeah.
Rain was coming in under the door and like the walls were paper thin. Like it was just this smallest little
You call
stamp of a room.
You call the front desk and they're like, "Would you like some more sandbags, sir?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Has your levee broken? Oh man. I had, dude, I'm probably not thinking of something that's even crazier, but one time my friend and I were driving out to a ski resort up by Boise, Idaho from like the Seattle area. And it's already like an 8-hour drive when the roads are clear, but we were going in probably like February or March. And we were driving out for a snowboard contest and we got a late start. We had to be there at like 9 in the morning, like registered and signed in and stuff. So we were like, we have to make it through the night. Encountered like super blizzard conditions the entire way. It made our drive like double the length. And at a certain point, we got, maybe 2 hours outside of Boise, and it was 3 in the morning. And we're like, we have to just pull over and get some sleep. Like, it's just beyond insane. So we did. And the first spot that we saw, and it was the middle of nowhere. It was Murder Shack 3000, I think was the name of the motel. The sketchiest spot. We check in. And again, this is like 2:30, 3 in the morning, probably. The room next to us was just thumping and bumping with activity and yelling.
Oh,
Not like fun. Like it sounded like they were like about to like, it was like sounded like a room full of guys about to like fight and just break out in like a bar saloon fight. It was insane. But I think it was just like it was like people driving too late into the night. It's like truckers and people that have like jobs where it puts them out on the road at crazy hours. But the hotel was teeny. It was like super kind of dingy, sketchy. And then we had our crazy neighbors next door. So, and then woke up at like 6 to make it the rest of the way. It was wild.
yeah, it's some pretty sketchy stuff, right? But then like you have to think about it. Your neighbors are probably just as scared as you are.
Yeah, totally.
That's when you
They're
do
peeking out the curtains. It's just like a room full of bikers peeking out, looking at two little snowboarder kids checking in 3 in the morning.
Oh, geez. Well, fortunately, we had 4 of us had connecting rooms. Raimi was on a different level because he checked in so early, but much earlier than us. But it's always a good time when we all get to record live together and imbibe, as it were. And
It was like total slumber party. It was so fun. Yeah.
well, yeah, you and Brian had a slumber party, right? You guys
Yeah. Yep.
shared,
Well, we did the
shared,
podcast in our room. Yeah. So.
shared that twin size bed. Oh man. And then it felt good to put on the armor too. We talked about it. I don't
Mhm.
know. We talked about it before we put on the armor.
Yeah, it was like pre-game. This is like post-game show, I
Yeah.
guess.
Getting on the armor again felt so good. I feel like there was, what was I saying, Raimi? There was like, oh, these are the modifications that I wanted to make 2 years ago.
Yeah,
And-
no matter how often we wear these things, there's always opportunities to tweak them. Because you think of what you want to do to it while you're wearing it, and then you get out of there and you put it in the bin and you put it away,
Mm-hmm.
and then you forget about it until you put it on again, and then you're like, oh gosh, I forgot.
I have like a bunch of new light pieces for Maroc that I had ordered in between when I saw like what Raimi had kind of going on his lights, and I was like,
Mm.
I got to do some upgrades before I stash. Actually, I need to take photos of Maroc before I put it in whatever. It's in a bin now from when we came back, but it needs to be taken out, have some photos done, put it back in. But before it goes back in, I need to redo some lights and stuff. So
the biggest problem I had was my backpack kept pulling the weight of my backpack was sagging, which was bringing my chest plate up. So
too high against you.
Yeah, so the whole thing was like pivoting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then so I had to like keep on like, just shimmying it forward. And then but when I would do that, it would throw my shoulders off.
Yeah.
And then just like it's because the what is it? The Under Armour, it's so like slippery,
Mm-hmm.
and then it gets wet, so then it's even slippery when wet. And then but like the
Bon
fabric,
Jovi, nice.
yeah, the fabric itself is like slick, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's no like
Soft to the
grip.
touch.
So
Yeah.
then I was thinking like, how can I like devise a way to like make sure that everything is just snug. And then I saw the way that Raimi did, like Raimi had this like almost this corset Velcro thing that was
Mhm.
like attached to him. And then his
Yeah.
armor just essentially free floats on top of it.
Hmm.
So I was gonna ask you, Raimi, how is that base corset Velcro thing? Is that just like harnessed onto you, or what? How does that stay on?
Is it like a cummerbund like Mando has? Like Din has?
Yes. So Echo's ab section is I always interpreted it to be soft goods.
Mhm.
I never thought that it was hard armor.
Mhm.
So I made it that way when I made the suit. So I just never thought that was armor plating on him.
Mhm.
So that's just the way that I made it. So it's a piece that comes around and it zips up the front, and then there's a like his ab armor with air quotes, right? Like it looks like he's got like little ab plates like that look like ab muscles, right? Like there's these little plates that go down the two sides. Those are just pieces of EVA foam sewn into another piece that Velcro's on that covers up the zipper.
Mhm.
So, I'll put this cummerbund thing on, and it's tight. It like kind of covers or cinches up the belly a little bit, which is good for me.
Mhm.
And then I put that piece on, and it covers up the zipper, which you don't want to see, and everything's good. So
I was thinking of like, you know how a baby has like a onesie,
Mhm.
but it's like it's the onesie that just like zips at the crotch or buttons at the crotch,
Mhm.
so their
Mhm.
legs are exposed. What do you call that? I don't
I
know
mean, I
what
think
the
they're all just called onesies.
Like
I
a
mean, there's probably a diaper
body
entry or
suit?
something. Are you talking about the entry point? Like, what's that called?
like it would literally be just like a top, right? Like
Mhm.
a tank top or a shirt top, whatever. But then instead of just stopping at my waist, it would like come down like and then
I
like
mean, if
button
you
up
make an
Yeah.
button up my
adult-sized
crotch.
onesie, we're definitely
There's-
calling it a onesie on you.
I know there's women's tops that are like that, and I think they just call that a bodysuit.
A bodysuit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I need to get, and then make that not out of the Under Armour material, but just like out of like a who you calling a unitard, making a uh I don't know, like a cotton material or something
Yeah,
that I can
yeah.
like stitch all the Velcro panels onto.
Don't the clone
And then-
undersuits have like the ribbing to them? Aren't they typically like a thicker fabric? Or supposedly the way they were animated, I guess, both in CGI and on the animated cartoon.
The live action ones have ribbing on them. The animated ones don't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm sure I'll come up with a solution in 2 years when I put that kit on again.
Back on again.
Wait, are we kidding up at Celebration? I kind of does the
Feels
Bad
like
Batch-
It feels
We
like we
have
have
so-
to.
we have so many costumes.
What do we
Celebration
have?
plan-
What do we have?
Well, we've got the aliens.
Yeah.
We've got the dark side dudes.
Oh, yes, yes.
I feel like we
Mine's
have
done.
something
Mine's
else.
done though.
I
Are we
know
still
you
doing the
guys-
alien thing? I'm over it.
You're
What?
over
I mean,
it?
I'll do it, but I don't.
I printed that freaking hammerhead.
He's got the
All right,
hammerhead.
fine. What it's like,
You
what, I'll
have an
do it.
alien already.
All right.
You could literally just put on one of your Burgundy Squad things, throw on the
I
alien
know,
masks.
I
You're
know.
good. You're done.
I'm fine. I'm just
Yeah, man.
I'll switch. I'll do like 3 costumes a day. I don't care.
I'm still making my my Wolf Klaatu guy, whatever we want to call him.
Nikto,
So
Nikto Barada.
yeah. Yes. Skiff guard. I'm just
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
skiff guard.
I gotta figure this out. It's just one of those things I gotta do. But yeah,
Yeah. You guys should probably wear Bad Batch for Celebration. I'm sure people would be hyped.
I feel like we got to do at least 1 lap in Bad Batch.
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know, listeners. Let us know. Let us know. Do we bring Bad Batch to Celebration, or are you guys tired of it?
Nobody's gonna say no to that, Stephen. Just you're asking the wrong group if you expect the answer to be no.
All right, guys. Well, we had a very busy week. Let's see what everybody else was doing this weekend on the box office top 5.
Grab your popcorn, sit down, and buckle up, mofos.
All right, this box office weekend with August 14th through the 16th, coming in first place, as usual, is Spider-Man: Brand New Day, with another weekend bringing in $70.7 million, bringing its worldwide total to 2.04 billion with a B, billion dollars. Coming in second place is The Odyssey, bringing in 23.6 over the weekend, with a worldwide total of 1.3 billion. Coming in third place is The End of Oak Street, 21 million over the weekend, 58.5 worldwide. Fourth place sees Paw Patrol, the Dino movie, 20.3 million over the weekend, with a worldwide total of 72.4 million. And rounding out the top 5 is Cat's Eye: Wild Hearts, 4 million over the weekend, 4.2 million worldwide. Guys, Spider-Man: Brand New Day at $2.04 billion is
Crazy.
it's less than $800 million away from beating Endgame to be the number 1 all-time movie.
That is pretty wild. That's pretty close. For a solo outing movie
get there.
versus an entire cast.
And even if it does beat it, Endgame releases again next month. So they're pulling a James Cameron. They're just gonna up the numbers again.
30% more blue cat people.
Yeah. But that's it for that. Anything else you guys want to talk about? We can move on to the next thing.
Yeah, the only thing I need to catch up on is the end of X-Men 97. That's what I need to finish watching.
You
So
do.
I'll report
I-
back soon.
I am caught up on, thankfully, I think everything. I'm caught up on. Well, I finished X-Men.
Hmm.
I finished season 3 of House of the Dragon. So good.
Mm.
So good. And then I'm caught up on Ted Lasso. We watched the new one last night.
Oh, nice. Yes.
They say Ted Lasso comes out on Wednesdays, but it's like midnight Eastern, so
Mhm.
it comes out 9 o'clock Pacific.
Ooh, perfect time.
Yeah, right in time for bed. Did you catch up on Ted Lasso yet? Did you start it?
I have not. I have not. I built a Maroc costume in like a week and a half, and that took all of my existing free time and will.
Do you have Apple TV?
I do. I
Okay.
do. So
You
it'll be
you need to
hit
watch. You need to watch at least season 1, episode 1 tonight.
season 1,
It's
episode 1 tonight.
how
Okay.
how long are they? They're 30 minutes, right? I think they're 30 minutes.
Oh,
Maybe?
okay.
Chat. Or is Ted Lasso 30 minutes?
30 to 40 is good. First episode's usually a little longer too.
It's good to just, like I said before, you watch it right before bed. One episode, you go to sleep
Yeah.
happy. You're just
Feeling good.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. All right. Look out for my
Mhm.
report, everybody.
Rami, you watch anything?
No,
Were you watching X-Men 97 or not?
no, I haven't yet. I need
Mm.
to.
You know what
So-
else we need to watch? We need to watch Ninth Jedi.
So I'm halfway through that, but I haven't watched it in over a week.
Mhm.
So, but we did start watching it, and we got through. We did like 2 episodes at a time, 2 nights in a row, and got sucked into other things.
They
So
released all of them.
they did. They dropped all 8 episodes
Okay.
all at once. So the whole thing's out there.
Yeah, we need to collectively catch up on that so that we can do a review.
Yeah, once we're all
Yeah.
through it, we can do like a whole review.
Cool. All
Heck
right,
yeah.
guys, let's get this show going. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you'd like to show your support
Almost.
for the pod, become a patron and join the All Access Elite Squad on our Discord, and check out our new merch store at thedadbatch.com. That's right, everybody. It's time for the weekly workbench. All right, gentlemen, who is working on what?
I'm working on laughing at the intro video for that segment with the video of Brian, and we're like literally gluing his fingers back together.
There is footage of
I did-
Brian's
It's
finger being
Hey,
it's
put
on the
together
workbench.
in that.
I didn't know we had that footage. That's good. That's good.
Kiefer sent that.
Oh
Shut up.
man, so funny. Geez, what have I been up to? I mean, I talked about Maroc on our pod last week or whatever, came out a couple days ago, but there were a couple of things after I wore it that fit wise I would like to adjust and like change a little bit, like nothing major. But the lighting that I had set up, so he's got like 4 or 5 lights. So he's got 2 red ones and then like a white one and then like kind of a small like circular yellow one. And the red ones are cool. The thing that I found for them was like a flat light, and it worked really good and sat really flush against the inside of my armor. And then the other 2, like I couldn't really find anything in time. And then like I ended up seeing like what Rami had in his Echo headset thing that he had recently redone. And I don't know how I like did not see those when I was searching on Amazon for like flat flush lights, but I missed them. So I used something that I had that was existing, which were kind of like these little like dollhouse lights or
Mhm.
like street kind of like dollhouse like lantern lights or whatever. They're like little cylinders, maybe double the length of like a classic like pencil eraser, like on the end of a pencil. So not terribly big, but enough that chest and the ab plate, the way it lays, like the light system needs to be a little bit flatter because I kept kind of anytime I would shift, those lights are just kind of like twist on and twist off, and so they would like occasionally like I would notice they were out and I'd have to like put my hand up under my plate really quick and like adjust it. So I found the lights that Rami had, and then I found actually a set of lights that I had existing that are like a really flat paneled kind of light thing that'll work perfect for the white light. Other than that, the fit and function on everything like ended up being pretty solid for Maroc. Um, it was fairly comfortable. Like I'm able to sit in it, which is great. Um, the yeah, there wasn't too much that I need to kind of go back to the drawing board with, little things. I mean, I don't have like his exact lightsaber. The jumpsuit I have is pretty heavily altered from like a black jumpsuit that I had bought on Amazon. I cut the pocket or unstitched the pockets, sewed in a sleeve that was kind of a hybrid thing that I sewed together to make it look closer to what his sleeve is, which is kind of Kylo Ren-ish, ribbed in a way. Um, so I would probably upgrade my jumpsuit at some point, but it's not super immediate. Like it looks pretty good so far. Um, but yeah, and besides that, I haven't worked on anything this week specifically, but we got a couple other things coming up that I have to get working on pretty soon here. So to be continued. And that's it.
What am I working on? I like we were talking about. Every time I put Echo on, I think of some things that I want to do. I want to put shoulder pads. So inside Echo, there's like a harness setup that I have. So I put on like this. It's like a set of suspenders with like crosses in the front, and then like that actually holds the thighs on, as well as like the cod piece and the butt plate, like all of those pieces of armor attached to this harness via Velcro. And then there's clips up here on the chest that I put the back plate on, and there's straps on the back plate that come forward and clip onto the chest. And because the back plate has these straps that come over my shoulders and clip onto the chest, it transfers the weight of the backpack that attaches to the back plate across my shoulders into my chest, and so it redistributes the weight. It works great. However, it cuts into my shoulders a lot. So I actually want to put some shoulder pads into. So I'm going to find like something that's the equivalent of like backpack straps. You know how backpack straps are like padded. I want something that I can cut up and put into the straps.
That's exactly what Brian did.
Yeah. So either an old backpack or something, like if I can find something that's the equivalent that I can just buy, that I can put on the straps up in here that will take that, just stop that strapping from cutting into my neck. I end up with like big red marks after a couple hours, and we were in those super like what?
Just get some foam, dude.
Yeah.
Just get some foam and wrap it. Have you seen those like seatbelt pads?
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
Yeah. Just get a piece of foam.
Get like a long one and then
Velcro.
cut it in half or something. So I want something that maybe a little more durable than foam for that spot. But the seatbelt thing's a good idea. I'll look at that because it's already the right structure.
Yeah.
But otherwise, Echo ran good. So because I am modeling a lot of things lately for various reasons, one of the things that I decided I needed was some tools, just like Star Warsy tools. So I decided that I was going to model. I needed a hammer. So this is actually, I haven't added the texture on it yet. However, this is supposed to have like the Beskar texture. I actually have the sketch in here that I just project onto it, but I haven't done it yet. It was giving me trouble. This is the Time Grappler's hammer from, that he bangs on the big thing in the tower, that he's got two of them. This is, so if I turn on the canvas and whoops, the wrong way, and I zoom way out and I flip this over.
Wow.
There we go.
I remember when I was drawing in like elementary school, I would get so much crap for like tracing.
Well, I do this to make sure that I've got proportion. I do this to make sure I've got proportions right and things like that, right? Like, so like because I don't, it's not like they
part
give
of the
me
process.
It's not like they give me the blueprints for these things or whatever, right? At least not all the time. And so I make sure that the handle's the right length relative to the head of the hammer and stuff like that. So, anyways, so this is cool. This is something that I will make available here shortly. I want to print it once before I put the files out there, and my printers have been busy with something else for the last few days.
Mhm.
But it's, let me see here. So the handle's several pieces. There's like this little cap. There's this other piece that's screwed to the bottom. I got to readjust some parts of the hammer or the handle, but yeah, I'll cut it up so that it's easy to paint and that it'll be easy to get this wood grain applied to this central piece here. But
You should print it in metal.
you could.
Oh no! Have you seen that filament that prints like plastic, but it's got like metal infused into the
No.
plastic? And then when you
You can
like,
polish it.
no. When you like when you hit the print,
Yeah.
it sounds like it's hollow metal.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
that only works if you print something that has some type of hollow structure to it. Like if you were to print a bell,
Uh-huh.
it would ring like a bell, but I don't know that a hammer would do much.
I don't know, man. That would be kind of a cool, like if you just do
We could try
gyroid-
it.
do
Be a good
gyroid
test.
infill.
I could get some and we could try it.
Yeah, do like 3 walls, gyroid infill, 20%. That way it's kind of hollow, but
Mhm.
like still got structure. And then when you clank it, it'll go cling.
Ting. Ting.
So, but yeah, so I'll probably be looking through my visual dictionaries for tools and modeling up tools here over the course of as pet projects over the course of the next several months, adding to the toolbox. Colin will probably be very happy about this because I know he's got that toolbox that he made recently. So that's it.
Crazy, man. Jeez.
How about you, Stevie? What have you been working on?
Yeah, what you got for us? What you got? What you got over there? Oh, we have a finger up.
Okay.
Flag has been
Uh,
thrown on the field.
No, people are saying that my volume is low.
That
But
was a while ago. You fixed it.
I thought
David
I fixed
just
it.
said,
Somebody,
David just
yeah.
said it in the chat
Mm.
again, though.
you guys can hear me okay though, right?
I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like most of the chat could earlier too, but I don't know.
Must be StreamYard. Can't be me. I'm never the problem. Okay. So, Workbench, not only do we talk about the stuff we're working on, we also talk about the things that, we've acquired maybe over the week. And one of the things that I got this week, have you guys seen this you guys have seen these on the internet, right? They're like
Mhm.
Tony Stark
Yeah.
arc
Yeah.
reactor replicas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one that I made, but not
But does yours
that thing.
does yours do this?
Mine lights up.
Did you hear it? Did it
I heard
did
it say Jarvis. Is that what it said?
Yeah, it had like the arc reactor startup sound and then say
Nice.
hi. Okay, but watch this. Check this out. It's also a phone
That's sick.
charger.
Oh, what?
That's pretty cool.
Oh,
But here's the coolest part. So you turn it off. Okay. Watch this. Come on. So it looks like it's turned off.
Mm-hmm.
You put your phone onto it. I gotta find the magnet. Hold on. Come on, magnet.
Magneto. There it is. Oh, what?
Did you see it? Did you see it come out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It woke it up.
What the?
And the coolest thing is it comes off the stand.
Oh, what?
Nice.
And it's just USB-C.
Dude, link us, please.
It was more than I wanted to spend.
Well, I
It was-
damaged my iPhone in the pool, and I can only use it as a magnet charger now until I have my Apple insurance kick in. So
It was-
that. So
It was one of those 2 a.m. purchases, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Yeah, but it's very cool. Yeah, I will. I'll throw you guys the link.
That thing
I think it
is
was like
sick.
on AliExpress or something.
Mm-hmm.
But dude,
Yeah,
it's like
drop
I have
the.
a desktop like phone charger that I just like set my phone on. This is way
Mhm.
cooler. It like matches the whole aesthetic and everything.
The motif.
Yeah, drop the link in the Discord.
I think that was it. That's all I really did since I came home. I opened up my bin. I'm letting it air out. I washed all the soft goods. Working on the New York stuff. Working on New York stuff. 3D printing.
Mhm.
Printers are printing.
Yep, same.
That's it for my workbench. Yeah. So.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah.
steam ahead, boys.
Yeah. Hey, Raimi.
Hey, Steven.
We're being hailed. This encryption's new. This might take a while.
All right. So actor Nick Joseph, who is the guy in green immediately over Princess Leia's shoulder in this scene, in the medal ceremony scene in Yavin, passed away suddenly last week. I don't have an age for him. I couldn't find it anywhere. But he was best known to Star Wars fans as the Rebel medal bearer. So he had the medals in the box, and like he was the one who she got the medals from in this scene. He got a name in Star Wars lore. It was Major Arhul Hextrophon. I guess I don't know if that was something that came from a comic book or an action figure or what, but they did eventually name his character. So buckets off for actor Nick Joseph.
Raimi, you know, one of my favorite, I know it's my wife's favorite part of like the Emmys or the Golden Globes or Oscars, whatever. It's the in memoriam.
Mhm.
I kind of feel like HoloNet News needs an in memoriam like
Yeah,
thing now.
I know.
'Cause, dude,
We've
all
been
these
getting a lot of
guys-
these lately, and
Yeah.
I don't like it, but it seems like every week we get at least one. And I do put them at the front on purpose so that we can kind of get the bad news out of the way and then get on with everything else.
Yeah.
So I do intentionally get them, put them at the front of the news. So let's see. Next up. Okay. So I guess I did not know this until I saw this. But at Disneyland Paris, Space Mountain has been Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain for years. And whereas here in California, it's sort of an occasional thing. There, it had been a permanent installation. So they're taking the Hyperspace Mountain overlay off. It's being officially retired at Disneyland Paris at the end of 2027. At which time the ride's going to undergo an extensive multi-year overhaul, reverting the coaster back to its original 1995 Jules Verne steampunk version. So at that point, it's going to be complete with restored scenic sets, enhanced blast-off launch effects, and Steve Bramson's remastered orchestral score. So they're going to put the ride back to its original state with some additional steampunk-themed overlay. So anyone who is a fan of the Hyperspace Mountain overlay and that might be in Paris wants to go on that ride one last time, you got from now until the end of 27 to get it out of your system.
I was gonna say that image looked like steampunky or kind of like old timey circus vibes or something.
Yeah, I mean they've got this vibe kind of going in Tomorrowland in Disneyland here in California.
True.
To a degree. I think that they've sort of thinned it out a little bit, but I know for a while there they were really leaning into the Jules Verne kind of vibe on a lot of the rides as well. But they had never applied it to Space Mountain here.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of drama around Hasbro across the course of the last couple of weeks. So we got this reveal of the INT4 mini rig. So at Comic-Con, they showed off this vintage collector collection INT4 Interceptor with the Remnant Warlord that we saw in The Mandalorian and Grogu. And this ship is a throwback to one of the mini rigs that we had as a toy when we were little kids, right? So, which was not at the time didn't exist. It was this little thing that Kenner made up so that they could have like a really low price point vehicle that was cheaper than like an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter that they could sell for like what was probably like $10 or something at the time. I don't even remember. But anyways, so at their panel at Comic-Con, they said that the sticker price on this was going to be around the $50 price point, which is, you know, when you think back to what we would have paid for something like this back in the 70s or 80s, you know, that's a lot. However,
Was
you
it-
know,
sorry, the original INT4 from the 80s, wasn't it like part of like a cheaper line?
It's called the mini
mini rigs.
rigs.
Mini rigs,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
But I mean, those mini rigs were like what, $8?
I would
I
say
think
under $10, I bet.
I think they were like
back then.
$8.99 or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So they didn't come with a figure, but they were, I mean, and they recycled a lot of those mini rigs between Star Wars and G.I. Joe. Like you would have seen some of those reappear in the G.I. Joe line later as well. So the problem happened when pre-orders for this actually went live on Hasbro Pulse on August 13th. When the MSRP for this actually went live for oh shoot, my notes got screwed up on this. It was supposed to go live for $50, but it went live for more than that. Dang it, my notes got screwed up. It went so I want to say
the figure
it
and
was
the
like
vehicle.
70. It was like $70 or $80.
Oof, that is brutal.
It's
a little high.
Yeah,
$79.99.
A lot of high.
$79.99. Yeah,
$80.
it was $80. So, and the fan base went ballistic, especially after Hasbro at Comic-Con had said that it was only going to be around $50.
Yeah.
That is highway robbery. Like it's not even Black Series, it's vintage collection.
Yeah.
It's vintage collection. This thing's tiny. You can see. I mean, that's a 3 3/4
It's a
inch
single
figure
person
standing
vehicle.
next to it.
Yeah.
And so it's super tiny. You know, on one hand, you'd think even $50 is a lot, but to say that it's 80 instead, and now mind you, that's the US pricing. In the EU, it's like when you account for the exchange rate and everything, it's like $130.
Oh my god!
After the exchange rate, and in some of the Asian markets, when you convert it, it's like $120. Like it's ridiculously expensive. We got the cheap version even at $80. So, everybody went into orbit over this thing. I think this is actually why Steve Evans shut down his Instagram. I think because this is what pushed him over the the hate that he was getting over this.
Is he one of the product heads at Hasbro?
He's the VP of the boys brands for Star Wars and probably G.I. Joe and Marvel and some other ones too.
So people directing their ire.
They were blasting him. And it's unfortunate too, because he had been pretty well engaged with the fan base recently. And for him to have his whole world kind of turned upside down and everybody turn on him so quickly is unfortunate. So
now I mean, dude, they should just make it right. They should do that vehicle, Beardo side character, and then those 3 troopers and pair that together like in a little pack. That could get you closer to like that price point.
If they had done more figures in there, when you consider they're selling these figures for $20 a pop now.
No.
So
and just
which is too much
create
too.
Like totally.
They should have
just to create a little bit more of a package presentation for it.
There's no reason that this vehicle needs to be okay. If it's coming with a figure, $29.99 max.
Yeah.
For that size, that is a single load vehicle, like single figure load vehicle. I have the vintage one.
Back in the Revenge of the Sith line,
but I want that new
like
one.
which was like in 2005. when Revenge of the Sith was coming out, right? In a couple of years after that, under $30 for a full scale vintage collection style vehicle with like pop open wings and a canopy opens up and it shoots missiles and landing gear that worked, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
That same vehicle would, and now like you get something bigger, like a larger size X-wing or the grander scale TIE fighter or something big, like, and that might creep up into the $50 range, maybe.
Sure.
Now that same X-wing is probably $130 or more.
I got it. I got the answer. I just thought of it. You cancel this release completely. You refund every pre-order if anyone even pre-ordered it. You cancel it completely, and you make this a stretch tier for a HasLab large scale AT-AT.
Keep going. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm curious. I've always wondered if this fits inside.
It doesn't.
the AT-AT.
It doesn't.
Lame. Yeah.
Steve Evans showed it off on his social media. It doesn't even fit like in the side or it doesn't fit. But that's what I'm saying. You make an AT-AT that is scale to this.
Yeah, how they showed it in the Mando
And
movie.
you know, you charge $500 or whatever for the HasLab.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
HasLab.
yeah. Of course.
And then you make this like one of the tiers.
The
Mhm.
top.
The top tier.
The other ones are some figures and stuff like that, but then this is the top tier.
Dude.
Stretch goal.
Come on, Hasbro. What are you doing?
That is
Yeah.
good.
Hire
That's-
us, guys. Come on.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
It's like, would you buy an int? I'm not gonna call it an INT. I'm gonna call it an int.
I would buy an int for the right price. dude.
Would you buy an int for 80, or would you just get a free
No.
int for a $500?
I'd get the free int. You
yeah.
know what? HasLab might actually catch me on a buy-in if they do a giant AT-AT. That would be so cool.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even bigger than the big AT-AT that we had several
Yeah.
years ago. Even bigger than that thing.
Did you guys ever get the Rogue One AT-AT?
No.
It walked on its own.
It did.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Motorized?
Yeah, and then you could connect it to the cell phone. There was an app that came with.
Yeah, it was remote controlled.
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was cool. We had
Oh,
that
man. What are those going for on eBay?
too much.
Damn.
And that wasn't even quite as big as the big AT-AT.
I think
that
it was
they had done.
smaller.
It was
What's
a
the
little
big
smaller.
AT-AT? What year was the big AT-AT?
It was before that. It was before Rogue One.
It's like
Okay.
2000s.
2010s? 2000 aughts? What do we
Like
call
probably
those? The
2008.
aughts?
It was after the big
20
Millennium
aughts?
Falcon. It was after the big Millennium Falcon. but
Yeah, I kind of remember that one when that was like 2005-ish probably, right?
yeah. It was one of
Yeah.
the anniversaries of Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
It
okay.
was-
One of the
was-
big number anniversaries of Empire.
Sure.
It was,
Yeah, 30 years,
2010.
something like that.
It was 2010, and it came out as a Toys R Us exclusive.
There you go.
That's right. That's right.
Toys R Us.
You know what? We're going to Canada in September, and we're going to hit that Toys R Us again.
Nice.
It's out, and I think it's in Stanley is the area outside of Vancouver. But there's Toys R Us in Canada still, fellas, and it is sweet.
Can you give me some Jeffrey bucks?
Yeah, they got Jeffrey Bucks. I'll scoop you a top hat full of Jeffrey Bucks.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so the picture that accompanies the next article is the Stuff of Nightmares. So I'm going to start talking about this before I show the picture, because without the context of the article, if I show this picture, you guys are going to like freak out and people are going to
Oh,
drop
no.
off the stream. So
Oh my God.
Prop Store is auctioning off an original screen used Yoda puppet head
Oh, no.
skin from The Empire Strikes Back.
You're lucky, audio listeners.
It has not fared well. I'm just saying right now before I show the photograph of this thing, and the cat is down here like yelling at me.
Get ready, everybody. This is a new Discord
So I'm
name
going to
coming
show
in
this.
hot.
So it has, again, it was not well taken care of. It has not survived well. I'm going to show the photograph of this thing. And again, Prop Store is auctioning this thing off. The bidding starts at $10,000 for this monstrosity I'm about to show you.
Take my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Take
actually
my money.
kind of worth it.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh man,
That is rough.
rotten avocado
Wasn't
Yoda.
he in,
So
crazy.
wasn't this the mask in Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Prop Store auction lot number 353. Bidding for this goes on August 26th.
Dagobah Chainsaw
there-
Massacre.
The auction opens at $10,000. There's one silent bid in so far, like an electronic bid that's in so far. The
Oh man,
the estimate is somewhere between $20,000 and $40,000. The listing highlights the severe natural decay of the 1980s era foam latex.
The face isn't even that bad. It's the weird skin flap on the neck.
yeah,
The
skin
neck,
No,
yeah.
the face is very bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all
kinda-
bad.
I kind of just
That's
want to put
bad.
it on. I just want to put it on.
They should keep tabs on whoever ends up winning this auction.
Yeah, really what they should, whoever wins this should take it and send it to Regal Robot and have them restore it.
No, Tom.
That
Tom's,
was- I
Tom's
mean,
gonna throw that away.
He's like, I'm gonna throw this away and make a new one, and they'll never.
Oh god.
But
That's intense. It's burning my retinas.
At
That's
what
horrible.
point do you just throw something away? Seriously.
At that point, you
it's an original
Look at the paint looks like blood.
who
Yoda.
cares?
It's
I would
not.
drop
That's
kick
not the
that
paint.
thing
That's
so
the
far
original.
away from
That's
me.
that's the foam latex natural color from that era. So like the paint's rubbed off. So if you're seeing red, that's the paint's just gone.
God, dude,
So-
it's horrible. It's so bad. It's
Yeah.
impossibly
Yeah.
bad.
That thing's got Frank Oz's hand sweat inside of it, man. That thing's worth a fortune.
Yeah, but some things just need to be burned with a blowtorch and taken care.
That needs
Yeah,
to
it's
be
awful.
burned in like a funeral pyre surrounded by like salt and holy oil.
Mhm.
And we need to get
Spells that lock in.
we need to get
around it.
the Winchester brothers to like perform some sort of like seance on it.
Capture
Yeah.
its essence in a bottle and then
Yeah.
sell it to somebody.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you're welcome for the early disclaimer on that. So, anyways, speaking of Yoda, so Ewan McGregor was at the Edinburgh International Film Festival, and he confirmed that he actively pitched Dave Filoni on a story exploring what Obi-Wan was up to between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, aside from the Obi-Wan show that we already got. Specifically centering around an idea that Kenobi would have left Tatooine on a quest to locate and commune with Master Yoda in exile on Dagobah.
This guy's always leaving Tatooine. Dang.
I know. He had one job, and he keeps ditching that one job and going to do something else. So, he also talked about having visited the set where his wife, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, was filming Ahsoka, and joked with
Ooh.
Variety that that Obi-Wan and Hera should have a grand love story, laughing off the timeline differences, and teasing multiversal shenanigans before acknowledging that they exist decades apart in character.
Well,
So-
I mean, she's alive during Rebels,
She is.
and so is Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Maybe she stopped by Mos Eisley Spaceport, and maybe she's the scum and villainy that he's talking about.
So, all right. Next up, there's not a lot to this one. Pretty quick one. We've got a Disney Plus date for The Mandalorian and Grogu. So the film's going to drop on Disney Plus on September 2nd. So
Oh wow.
that's all there is to that one. So coming up.
Those Int 4 sales are just gonna skyrocket.
Yeah. 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 Hasbro's Pulse is just waiting for the second for that one. So character designer Takashi Okazaki won the Emmy for Star Wars Visions for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation for Character Design on his work for The Duel Payback. So this was on Visions Volume 3. That was the story that followed the Ronin facing off against the Vengeful Grandmaster. So that was the second installment in the Ronin series, the Duel. So congratulations, Takashi Okazaki. All right, I think the next batch, let's see, it's almost everything else is D23 related. So let's get into that. All right, first up. So we got Star Wars Starfighter. So there was some footage. We got some reveals from they showed some footage. We got some reveals, including
let's go ahead and play that footage.
Character's name. Yeah, we're not going to play the footage because Disney has I went to go try and grab the footage because I thought, oh yeah, we'll go play it, and it's been all over the Instagram and everything. So yeah, no, Disney has very aggressively been pulling that footage down. So I could not find it anywhere, and everywhere where it had been, there's a nice little thing that says this has been removed due to copyright infringement. So don't even bother. So, and I figure even if I did successfully find it and put it up here, we would get our stream either yanked or get a nice slap on the wrist. So we're not going to play it. If anyone happens to go stumble their way over onto our Discord, they might find a copy of it over there. Just saying. So,
what?
Moving on.
So,
moving on.
Director Sean.
Move along.
Director Sean Levy revealed that the film is set 5 years after the Rise of Skywalker, post the Battle of Exegol, with both the New Republic and the First Order gone. The galaxy has descended into frontier chaos with no central governing body or enforcer. So we got a name for Ryan Gosling's character, which is Cade Oberon, Auberon. Who was described as a blue-collar scoundrel from the wrong side of the galaxy alongside newcomer Flynn Gray. Levy cited the Outsiders as an inspiration for their dynamic.
Nice.
Which I'm not familiar with that. So
I think it's an 80s
old
movie.
Tom
Is it?
Cruise. Old Tom
Okay.
Cruise movie.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's not
It's
just
good.
Tom Cruise. What's his name's in there too?
Like Matt Dillon or something like
Matt
that.
Dillon.
or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Dillon's in there.
Yeah.
I've got some
Yeah, it's
homework.
like street tough.
They showed off this jacket that
Oh, and Swayze.
that Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, the Sways is in it too. That's right. Holy tamale.
They showed off this jacket that Ryan Gosling wears, which I initially liked, and then as soon as I started thinking through it and realized that literally everyone on Earth is going to be wearing this jacket, especially at Celebration next year. Like, it's going to be an ocean of black jackets with that logo on the back of it. Like, that mental picture just blew it for me. So now I'm not interested in this logo anymore. But it is cool. It's a cool concept with the upside down Rebel insignia with something crossed underneath it. At first I was thinking it was guns, but then I thought, oh, maybe it's an X-Wing. It kind of looks like an X-Wing, which I actually think is kind of a cool concept. If that's not what it is, it should have been.
They look like B-Wings.
I said that in the chat, like when we first
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah, I said the B-Wing.
B-Wings are cool.
Yeah.
Next wing would be cool. It seems it's called Starfighter. It should be some kind of star.
Yeah.
Like you'd think. But he's got that jacket in the film at some point, obviously. So we get, during the footage that we see, it centers a lot around this garage scene where the kid is uncovering this quote unquote the Starfighter. So he finds it's uncovered up, and so we get some footage of this thing. So Cade reveals that the ship is a decommissioned G-17 Imperial Reaper, which is hyped as the fastest starfighter ever built, which he's customized and kept hidden away. So now I want to do a little bit of triangulation here on some stuff from like a while ago. If Jason's in the chat, he's going to like this. So like a year plus ago, we got some leaks from some crew swag that had come out where, oops, I don't know what happened there. So this photograph came out and it showed some patches. And so like the main focus was on this main one, like, which was like this logo, right? But if you look, you see this smaller patch down below, which seems to show the top down silhouette of supposedly the Starfighter. which if you look at this, where you've got the two engines on the side, a cockpit in the back, and then these kind of two separate fairings that come forward with it split down the middle.
Yeah.
And it looks like the cockpit is quite separated from those two fairings, which again are split down the middle. If we go back to the photograph, that is absolutely the top-down silhouette of this ship.
Wow.
It's almost like a TIE fighter, but with like forks on the front.
X-wing sensibilities or something.
Yeah. Jason just texted me a rendering of that somebody has done, which I have seen that, but I don't know who did it, and I don't want to have to worry about like attribution of the like who did the drawing or whatever. So I'm not going to show it. But
I don't know. Fastest starfighter ever built. That sounds like some Han Solo hyperbole.
I know. Is it faster than the Falcon? Like, are we actually going to take the ship that we've been talking about being the fastest ship in the galaxy for 50 years and say that this thing's now faster?
Nope.
So
I like that they're using that old Star Wars font too, that really angular Star Wars font. Yeah.
Yeah. And this one right here.
Yeah.
That goes all the way back to like the holiday special.
It's so cool.
Logo treatment and everything like that. And that's they touted this as like the official logo treatment for the film.
Nice callback. That's good.
So let's see.
Oh man.
Let's see. So yeah, Levy and Gosling were on stage. They played the trailer. The film wrapped shooting in late 2025. It's tracking ahead of schedule with post-production for its May 28th of 2027 theatrical release. So I'm hoping that we actually get that trailer in polished form in a public fashion here fairly quickly. So Aaron Pierre, who is part of the cast of Starfighter, he was on the Today Show and he was talking about his involvement with the production. He talked about how seeing the Phantom Menace at age 5 cemented his dream of acting and making his casting alongside Ryan Gosling feel surreal. So he said that they're massive practical sets. He said like the mud is real. He emphasized how immersive Sean Levy's production was, pointing out rather than just acting against a blue screen, everything is, practical worlds and full-scale environments were constructed to touch, climb, and walk through. He described the experience as feeling almost like theater, complete with atmospheric music played on set before takes to set the scene. So, and he also talked about how he's juggling franchises because he was balancing this at the same time that he was doing work as Jon Stewart in DC's upcoming Lanterns project.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Which I didn't, until I read this, I hadn't made the connection yet that he's in that. So
that's cool.
Yeah, I totally forgot to say that at the top of the show. I watched Lanterns. So good.
Is it good?
So good.
So good. Nice.
Way better. I think it's probably the best stuff coming out of the DCU right now. Better than
Cool.
Superman, better than Supergirl, that's for sure. And I'm glad because James Gunn's not involved in it. So
they did some retooling on that. I know that they especially retooled the trailer because they had released that one trailer and it was not well received, and then they did some major overhauling and put out another trailer relatively quickly.
The trailer is very indicative of the show. There's no green. Like the show is very brown, so that when the powers are used, when there's like a green, thing, it pops.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that was done on purpose, but I think Damon Lindelof is the showrunner on this. So
okay.
that's
Okay.
good.
Sweet.
I almost want it to not be connected to the DCU. Like I want it to be like an Elseworlds thing, like the Batman.
The Batman
stuff. So it's just kind of like separate, but I don't know. It's good.
They can wave their hand after the fact and make that the case if it doesn't do well.
Yeah, because as of right now, they're only one episode in, but it doesn't feel connected to the DCU, so I think that's why it's good.
So one of the major focuses at D23 was Ahsoka season 2. We got some poster artwork, which is showing on the screen here, which is at least part of it, which is beautiful artwork. This poster is actually directly inspired by one of the posters from some piece of Kurosawa, one of the Kurosawa film posters. And now that I'm talking about it, I wish that I had gotten the original poster artwork, because to look at the two side by side, you absolutely see the inspiration there. They directly copied the inspiration from one to the other.
Seven Samurai.
Yeah,
I
but there is a specific poster that when put side by side with this one, you can see exactly what they were going for.
Hold on. I have it right here.
So, and we'll get into the individual costumes, but while you're doing that, but they had here we go. Yeah. So that poster is the one that they were trying to replicate.
Yeah, that's cool.
Too bad we can't do side by sides here, but
I know.
So the color tonality and the brush strokes and everything is exactly what they were trying to pull from that. And the script. So
yeah, let's see.
Let's see. Going down the line. So we got a date for Ahsoka season 2. So it premieres on Disney Plus on January 20th of next year. So we got a teaser, which we're going to show here in a second. I'm trying to figure out where in my sequence I want to play it. Yeah, I guess this time we'll play it. So let's go ahead and watch the teaser that they showed. And this is up on YouTube too. So we're gonna talk over it and scrub back and forth and mess with the audio so that we don't get in trouble here. But we'll play this.
Tell me.
So it's got a lot of Hayden talking over this. Lots of shots of young Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Dude, we got to talk about Homeboy.
What did
here.
this guy do to his lightsaber right here?
Yeah, what is that?
So he splits it, which we see a lot of split lightsabers, but we never see one that's connected in the middle.
It's like full bow staff.
It's almost like he's got lightsaber nunchucks, Steven, but not quite.
Okay, no. What I was gonna say,
but if he did have
that-
lightsaber nunchucks, you know what? That would be the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Now that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know what,
Sorry,
though?
inside
Like
joke, folks.
Now that I'm seeing this totally makes sense. Because what did we all learn about Darth? What did the Dad Batch learn about Darth Maul's lightsaber? It's too short because your hands always have to be close to each other. And
that's
on
right.
On a real bow staff, you're supposed to be able to like
slide your
move
hands around
wider. This guy knows what's up.
He's got an
So this
adjustable
guy's
one.
sliding up and down the post.
So, and who do we think this guy is? I have a still of this. We'll skip over it later because we'll talk about it now. But who do we think this guy is? Is not
I have his name.
It's not the brother.
I think he's gonna be like a henchman or something.
His
He's
name
just
is
some rando.
He looks like a rando.
Derek
Oh.
Zulandar.
No way. Get out.
Nice try.
Blue Beskar. He's carrying.
He's from the
Blue Beskar.
He's from the garbage era.
Mhm. Yeah,
The orange mocha frappuccino system.
he's just gonna be this show's Glup Shadow, huh?
Dude, that is so funny.
I
He's
heard
got cool makeup,
one.
though. I like his vibe.
I heard one theory that this is a flashback scene because this is like in the snow, right, Luke? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard one theory that because this is in the snow and we see young Anakin and young Ahsoka, that this must be from a flashback sequence. I heard one theory that this is Marok before he's wearing his helmet,
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah.
which I don't hate that idea.
No, I don't hate that. That's cool. The color of the lightsaber is interesting to me too. Have we seen besides like maybe Ahsoka? Isn't hers more yellow? Isn't hers more yellow?
The chat's calling his lightsaber color blue steel.
Blue steel. There we go. Blue Beskar.
Who is this? A Jedi temple for ants?
I'm always walking by your side.
So,
Citizens of
Dude, I like the red feet.
oh, here we go. Thrawn.
returned.
He's fixed up his suit, which we got.
Look at
His
this.
suit is cleaned up.
Whoa. Can we pull it back just a sec where they're in the hallway? Dude, Ezra is in an A-wing pilot costume.
He is. He is.
Oh, Oh baby.
And there's
I swore I
everybody's
saw you
favorite
and
senator
Pilot
to
Hell
hate.
Extra.
Wait, what?
That guy's an
Oh, the
a-hole.
Asian
That
dude?
senator, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's kind of the narc, right?
yeah,
He's kind of a
yeah.
buster.
I mean, Hera's face says it all. Like, we know what she thinks
Yeah.
of that guy.
Yeah.
Wait. Go back to Thrawn when he's sitting on his little throne. I think it's forward more.
That's forward. Yeah, we haven't done it.
I took an oath to protect the Empire. I therefore declare.
Pause. Oh my
There's your
gosh.
future home office, Steven.
Oh my
Artifacts.
gosh. So yeah, I'm gonna need to now create, what is that? A stone thingy.
There's some
I
stone
have-
thing there. You've
See,
got
the
Like a
I
teapot?
forgot what those are called on the right side of the screen, but I have that 3D model.
the
The little yellow
Yosemite
creature, what? Right?
Yeah,
Stop
the
with
the
statues.
creatures that in the comics he would
They
or in
blunt
the-
Jedi
in the-
powers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I want to know what that stuff is on the other side.
Hopefully
I don't
we
know.
get
I'm
that.
sure it'll all be available at Galaxy's Edge.
I'm
Doc on Cars.
sure. Yeah.
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 But this shot right here, man, it's like, okay, first of all, this shot is fulfilling the Lucasfilm requirement of being a poster.
Oh my gosh, I was looking
or-
at this so
or a
wrong.
postcard.
Yeah.
He's not
but-
wearing white shoes, is he? That's the
No.
reflection of the chair. Oh my god.
No.
Okay. God, my eyes were warping out there.
But,
He had like little white
but-
wingtips on.
But second of all, this is like just evoking classic Thrawn. Like every Thrawn illustration,
Mhm.
statue, everything that's ever come
He's
out,
like
it's
just
finally
sitting on the
this.
throne.
It's
Yep.
this.
Pompous. Yeah. Yeah. So good.
All right, so
Oh,
what do we got here?
that's a good one.
So
This is
the
like,
ships are coming out of hyperspace here. This is presumably kind of the same sequence, but on the other
Of
side.
the Rebel Alliance.
TIE bombers.
TIE bombers, but they're not
What?
dropping regular bombs. They're dropping these things, which we
That's
assume
crazy.
Oh, those are like yeah. I was gonna say those are
they've got
Oh.
the
Dude.
the Night Sisters.
she looking kind of
Ooh. Scary.
yeah. I like the
Oh.
I like the energy bow. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, dude, what is going
So
on here?
okay, so last week when we talked about all the D23 costumes,
Mhm.
and I was like, we were all like, I think I forgot something. There must have been. That's who we missed. The one in the middle, the mother.
The mother. Yeah.
Oh.
At the time, well, yeah. So when I had first seen them, they were all wrapped up. So I didn't know what was underneath. Like I knew what some of them were, but I didn't know what was underneath that last one. And it was later it was uncovered, and it was that one, that mother one. They had that
What
one on
did you
display.
see?
We'll get into those in a
Or-
minute.
Man.
The B wings with the little mini Death Star guns.
Dude.
We're in more danger than I thought.
Balin claimed to have knowledge of a power.
Master!
One that could end wars.
Dude, come on.
I'm trying to. Ah, I broke it.
This looks so epic.
Is it not playing for you guys now, or
Yeah, if you play with
No.
it too much, you break it.
let me see if I put it back.
Nope.
Dang it! Is there a trick to getting it to work?
Try rebooting.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good trailer.
Yeah, that trailer
Thanks.
is very
StreamYard.
good.
Oh my goodness. Did it completely disappear off the Oh, there it is. What if you
can't get it.
remove it?
For
Can you
can't-
remove it?
I can't get it
Wait
to play.
for it.
Can you remove it and re-add it?
Yeah, I could do that.
I gotta
Wait, wait,
say.
wait, you know what? Hold on.
It's still the
Sloading. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't have to play it. That's fine.
interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, StreamYard.
Well, what else we see in
Oh.
that trailer? Like the Hu Yang facing off against Shin.
Yeah, so we get Hu Yang doing his
Yang.
best General Grievous impersonation
Yeah.
because he's got like 4 lightsabers. What else? I do think we get it's not immediately obvious, but we do see Ezra in the cockpit of an A-wing. Like
Mhm.
it's such a
There's
close
like a
up.
side profile
It's a
of
side
the
profile
helmet.
of him kind of like taking off. So
Yeah, I'm excited
else?
for more A-wings, more
Yeah.
B-wings. Let's go.
and basically Anakin's asking Ahsoka, basically telling her like, hey, this is your trial. You got to decide, are you a Jedi or not?
Yeah.
So
Mm. Let me see if I can get the audio here. Hold on.
A pocket in the chat says we see Zeb and Ezra reuniting. That's right.
Here we go.
That's right.
that's
They
true.
Aimed with knowledge of a power,
Master!
one that could end wars.
There we go. We saw
Aw.
Kappa.
There was some E-wings flying out in space. We had previously only seen those in atmosphere on in season 1 on Lothal.
Mm-hmm.
A
There we
long
go.
time ago, I walked away from the Jedi.
Yeah.
This is your trial, Ahsoka.
Ah,
Dude. Steven, quit touching it. You're gonna go blind.
hold on. Who is this with them? Is that like what?
Those are
That's
those
what is
giant
that
dogs.
beast?
That's
That's the
Sabine,
beast
but those-
from season 1, right?
Are they
Yeah.
the dog
they're
things?
like
Yeah.
hound rat
Okay.
dog
all right.
things. Yeah.
Take your time to decide.
Dude.
So Captain Enoch has
That's
that
what-
sword now, the sword of Talzin or whatever.
Yeah. In the
Yeah.
background, look, that's the like those local red kind of guards that were
Yep.
Mhm.
guarding that encampment.
The mercenaries
first
that
season?
she was with at the end.
Yeah.
That Shin was
yeah.
with at the end. I noticed that she has some of Sabine's armor pieces on her now.
Oh
So-
wow.
some of Sabine's armor is now on Shin.
He's like scavenged pieces or something.
Somehow some of Sabine's armor made it onto her costume.
Are you a Jedi? Or not?
Whoa. What is that?
Whoa, they're droids. It looks like.
This is obviously something with the world between worlds.
Yeah. Well, does one
But-
have a lightsaber though?
But that's
That's not a droid.
Sabine.
Oh.
So
Sabine
they're in.
versus Ahsoka. Maybe they're just training.
No. This must be at the temple with where they go.
There are probably some
Yeah.
kind of guards or something in like the lobby of the temple or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. They're not
Yeah.
fighting each other. I see.
There's some creepy looking droids.
Those are some,
dude.
they look like skeletons. Dang.
Yeah, they do. Very slender. That's cool. Dude,
Ugh.
that slide Sabine dude was sick. Sick.
So, whoop. Back to D23. So they had the costumes on display, at least going along with a lot of what we saw in the trailer. So Ahsoka's is very much an updated version of the Ahsoka the White costume that we saw at the end of season 1.
Mhm.
There are plenty of differences, but mostly these are just differences that were implemented by the new costume designer, Sammy Sheldon Differ, who did V for Vendetta, Ant-Man, and the Eternals, and other products. So he took over after the passing of Shauna Tripsick, who obviously couldn't be on season 2. So the prop work for this was done by the brother of Michael Wilkinson, because the both of them are in the industry. So Michael Wilkinson did all the wardrobe for Andor. His brother
Nice.
all the prop work for this.
Oh, that's fun. That's cool.
So again, her costume very similar, just updated. Lots of depth to the the textures on her fabric is just insane. Every piece has just got a ton of texture to it. Sabine's overhauled paint job. The soft goods are largely the same, although the armor pieces, like her shoulder pauldron, is some kind of like wicker or fabric piece now. Same thing with the knees. Like some of her pieces have been replaced with something that looks like it might have been provided by some of the locals on that planet. So I think that lends itself to explaining why we see some of her armor on Shin.
True. Yeah. That's cool. Cool detail.
Thrawn's costume is just a cleaned up version of the one that he had before. Like his original costume in season 1 was very tattered. There were places where it was, the pieces were darned back together and stuff. It was obviously intended to look like he had been exiled for, 12 plus years or whatever. Now he's got a nice, crisp, fresh white officer's uniform back on with no issues on it. So this is an updated version. We've got the
nice.
grandmother's costume, very elaborate, lots of draping and red fabric. This is the one that everybody was freaking out about, and because we got Anakin's snow costume.
Yeah,
I can't wait for Columbia to make this.
I know, right? For sure. I'm sure
for only $899.
That's probably why they had to put these pictures out now, is so that it would be understandable why, as we get closer to December, why Columbia puts their version of this jacket out.
Dude,
so
imagine if they do the Ahsoka, the Snoka.
Yeah,
like Columbia.
all the Ahsoka cosplayers are going to be stabbing each other in the back for that thing, man. Can you imagine?
Shoot.
And what killed me is like everybody was freaking out for like a full 24 hours. I only saw pictures of this one when literally 10 feet to its right was this one.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is nobody posting the fact that we've got Ariana Greenblatt's version of the snow?
That's wild.
Literally standing right next to it. Nobody's posted that. So there was a full 24-hour delay on anybody posting this picture when everybody was posting the Anakin one. So I'm just waiting for somebody to, I'm just waiting for everybody to try and figure out, like, where's the Obi-Wan one? So
yeah.
Oh,
very clever.
Because Obi-Wan was in those episodes with Anakin in that snow parka.
Oh, dang.
Well, I think we had rumors too, right? Like a year ago that Ewan was on set with Hayden.
He was. They waved it off, saying, "Oh, he was just there visiting his wife."
Yeah.
So, which is an easy excuse.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's technically not a lie.
Oh, I'm just gonna go hang out with my wife and my best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this Obi-Wan Kenobi costume doing here?
I mean, they never said whether or not
Hello there.
Hayden and Mary were on set together at the same time. They never have any scenes together, so All right. Next up. So speaking at D23 with Games Radar, Iman Esfandi was hyping up Ezra Bridger's return to the main galaxy. So he was teasing that there's going to be, in season 2, there's going to be far more lightsaber duels, extensive space battles, lots of Dathomiri witch magic, and massive action set pieces, way bigger than what we saw in season 1. So also at D23, our buddy Matt Niknevitz was there, did a panel on Maul. He confirmed directly that we would be seeing Shadow Lord season 2 in 2027. Didn't give an exact date, but we will get the show next year.
Nice.
Yep. Also there, they always do their Disney Legends ceremony as one of the kind of main keynote things that they do, where they induct, it's sort of Disney's Hall of Fame. Every year they induct a handful of folks into their Disney Legends group. This year we got Alan Tudyk inducted. he's done, obviously we know him as K2SO, but he's done, he's King Candy and Wreck-It Ralph, the Duke of Wesselton and Frozen, Alistair Cray in Big Hero 6, Duke Wesselton also in Zootopia. He was Hey Hey in Moana. He was more stuff in Wreck-It Ralph, the live action Aladdin, Raya and the Last Dragon, Encanto, Wish, Strange World. Like he's done like 25 plus different voices for Disney projects. So it was long overdue that they got him inducted in. In an interview also at D23 with USA Today, Hayden Christensen was talking about a strong desire to share the screen with Natalie Portman again, citing how much fun exploring the Clone Wars timeline has been in live action, and has been suggesting the idea of doing force visions or flashbacks to explore Anakin and Padme's dynamic. So, and he's even commented that he's had conversations with her and she's absolutely open to the idea. Also there, Variety cornered Dave Filoni on the red carpet and asked him about the rumored Ben Solo project, to which Filoni waved his hand and did the Jedi mind trick, and he says, "We are not making that picture right now."
So what does that mean? That they're making it?
He says, "We are not making that picture right now."
Yeah, but if you do the Jedi mind trick,
yeah,
when you
I
say
will.
it.
What I will say is, we know that Adam Driver, and I'm sure we'll get into this later in the news segment that Luke will do. Adam Driver is otherwise occupied for the time being, so we'll see.
Well, so here's the thing, right? It's like if you do one for the studio, in this case X-Men,
there's always contracts.
Then it's
X
like,
number of films.
Yeah.
Yep.
You do one for the studio, we'll do one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the Kylo Ren movie that he gets in exchange for doing X-Men,
yeah.
So we're not making it right now.
Yeah. So I was talking to Steph earlier, and I was theorizing. I'm making this up. I have no insight on this. What if
Trust me, bro.
What if the Rey film and the Simon Kinberg film and the New Jedi Order thing and the Hunt for Ben Solo, what if they're just retooling all of those things into being one thing? Who says that the Hunt for Ben Solo can't be interwoven into the New Jedi Order trilogy or whatever it was going to be? And like, why have multiple things all in the same period of time with the same characters? Like why not just roll it all together and focus your energy on that one thing?
They probably have to at this point, because they only got one shot.
That's my theory. I think that they just need to double down on it and just combine it all. They've obviously got fan interest in this Hunt for Ben Solo thing. Let's roll that into whatever else they've got going on in that little timeline. Get Kinberg on it. He's obviously working on something. So
yeah, Old Republic.
he's not
the Old Republic. A Star Wars movie. Star Wars.
All right. The last thing in the news, and then you guys will be done with me. So this one's for you, Stevie. So they're doing a cross-platform Disney Parks integration with Fortnite. So the way that this works is, so they announced this at D23. So the tie-in links a physical ride at Galaxy's Edge and Walt Disney. So both at Disneyland and Walt Disney World with Fortnite. So the way that it works is you accept the special Hondo Ohnaka mission inside the park or inside the My Disney Experience app before riding the ride. And then you link your My Disney and Epic Games accounts together. And then it unlocks an exclusive trooper outfit in Fortnite and some extra content and stuff inside this Millennium Falcon DLC, or I don't know how it works, but like inside this experience within Fortnite. So, but you have to physically go, you either have to physically go to the park and do the ride, or I guess you have to do, so you have to accept the mission inside the park or the app and then go on the ride. So you actually do have to go on the ride, supposedly.
If anybody wants to, hook me up. This is officially the most expensive skin in any game ever.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're gonna have to actually go on the bride somehow. How long did these things last? Like let's say we wait it out and go to Star Wars Night next year around May the 4th. Is this thing still going to be there, or will it be long gone by then?
It might be a different skin at that time.
So you'd have to go like right now if you wanted to do this.
Yeah.
Got it.
Do you get to keep that skin forever? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're gonna have to chase this one down, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
My gears are working.
Scheming demon.
You just gotta send your phone in with Jason one of these days. Here's my pin. Just go. All right. That is it for the news.
I'm touching myself tonight.
Oh, I'm not sleeping next to Brian tonight. Nor did I on our little vacation.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's funny how two beds, but
Become one.
but-
Become one.
no, it was just like every morning, like one bed was like perfectly untouched.
That's true. That's true. One is for jumping on and eating gummy bears. The other is for sleeping. Good Lord. This might be the Marvel 30 minutes, but I'm gonna try to do my best Micro Machine Man impersonator voice and keep it tight. Let's see what we got here.
Do you have 30 slides too?
Minute
was
a slide.
That was officially the longest HoloNet news ever. Thanks for that, Remy. That was a lot. Good download.
Fine. I will
No,
log the
good
complaint and
I was
I'll
gonna
never
say
do it again.
good-
You heard it here.
I'm not complaining. I was saying that's a good download.
I love the healthy news
It was
section.
Disney's biggest event. They only do it every other year. There was a lot of content.
All right, buckle up. So D23, the Marvel camp focused around. I kind of mentioned it last week, but I've got some slides this time. So for anybody that's watching, they can follow along with some images from the show. They kind of focused their like experiential thing around the TVA experience, which was a walkthrough of some like TVA set work stuff that also like teased new projects, costumes, etc. The neat thing here, and I also think I mentioned this last week, but I was again remiss without some slides. A lot of the TVA was damaged, and so there's speculation around that as to like what that ties into potentially with Doomsday. They're clearly doing it for a reason, and a lot of the cast members that they had there that were helping.
We just
Did the bear chew through his internet connection again?
Evacuating people out of the TVA, which is kind of neat. On the other side of the pavilion for Marvel, they also had some costumes on display. Ooh. Costumes on display. We had a tease of some of the stuff that we're going to see in Doomsday, along with the I don't know who the guy in the robe is, so we'll have to play close on that one. See what it comes
It's
back
Bob,
as.
isn't it?
Oh, it is Bob. Yeah.
It's Bob. That's how we see him at the end of.
Yeah, he's got socks and sandals. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. The Avengers. We got the Avengers. Oh, he took all the slides with him.
Wow, he literally got cut off.
Guys,
Here he comes. There he is.
can you hear me? See me?
Yeah.
See me?
Your
Hear me?
internet, bro.
Dude,
Fine.
the bear. I'm blaming it on the bear. don't know what happened. Okay. Did you guys hear where I was talking about the costumes
Mhm.
here, like just on the
Yeah.
other side of the building?
Yeah.
Okay, you got all that? Okay. Do you guys know who the dude in the robe is? Is it obvious and I'm just totally not thinking of it?
It's Bob, dude.
Is it is it
Yeah,
Bob?
he's got socks and sandals.
Yeah.
Socks and
Okay.
Crocs.
Good enough for me. Let's roll. Nightcrawler and Mystique. So this is something that we hadn't yet seen in any of the material that we've been given so far for Doomsday. So I guess we saw Mystique in part of the teaser trailer, and you did see part of this costume, but just to see it full head to toe, come on, let's go. Now this was interesting to me.
Ooh.
So something that we got to see at San Diego was a bit of Doom's like throne presentation, but it was really pared down into kind of like a corridor that looked like kind of like a window that you see off to the right. The setting they had here was not only his throne, but then they also had this giant like rune tablet inlay laid into the ground itself, which was probably just I'm doing inlay in parentheses. Was probably a big vinyl piece or something, of course.
It's the same one that they had at San Diego.
Did they have that on the floor at
Was
San
that
Diego in
there?
front of Doom?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Same.
But
Yeah, I did not.
they were
Were the mannequins on this?
no, this was on the floor. And then I was laughing. I was joking that I was gonna cut it up and take it home, and they were like, "Go ahead."
That's right.
Oh wow! I didn't see it. Totally blew
You did say that to them.
over that. Wow. Okay. Well, it's still very beautiful.
So
I love
that-
the again just directionally what they're doing with Doom here. So
that's the same rune on his gauntlets, on his hand plates.
on the hand plate when he's like ping later
that's
Thor.
And it's also the same rune that can be seen on the book that the Hot Toys and the Iron Studios statue currently has. And the book is clearly different than the Darkhold.
Dying.
So
Deep cuts.
Doom's like he's in the AP class of
Yeah.
of Darkhold stuff. He's on the second higher level class.
Second live. And we saw his throne, which was shown at the Shanghai Expo, which I think was back in June, end of June-ish, going into July. We talked about this last week, but there's also the image here with Doom's other costume, which will be TBD. But dude, even in the time that we've parted ways from our little trip together, I've been reading so much about the theories of what these different Doom suits could actually mean. Like it could be just variations of Doom falling out of different time streams, etc. So there's so much to speculate with this whole thing. Next thing we get into, we did mention this last week just kind of briefly as well, but we got the full cast announced of the X-Men going forward. So let me see on my list here. These won't be left to right or anything like that, but work with me here. We got Sadie Sink as Jean Grey, Kit Connor as Cyclops, Christopher Abbott as Professor X, Samara Weaving as Emma Frost, Indy Navarrete as Rogue, Maya Boyd as Storm, and Adam Driver as Nathaniel Middlebury, aka Mr. Sinister. So super hyped on the new cast. I'm sure we're gonna start to just get the snowball effect with all the stuff around the mutants and everything coming. Now, one of the things that was cool at D23 beyond some of the movie prezo stuff, which we have some more stuff to touch on here, but I threw this in here because I think this was on Friday also. They talked about this. They did a showcase with Kevin Feige and Brent Strong, who's a Disney Imagineer, and they talked about all of the updates that are coming to the Avengers Campus, basically, area of the Disney parks. So there was an exclusive look at the 2 new attractions coming to the Avengers Campus, which is going to be at first at the Disneyland Resort, the Avengers Infinity Defense and Stark's Flight Lab. And then also they are unveiling a Spider-Man themed land, which is going to be the world's first dedicated area exclusively to Spider-Man at the Shanghai Disneyland Resort. And then they also revealed an Avengers research testing lab, which will be kind of like transforming a part of the park at the Hong Kong Disneyland as well. So I guess kind of what you could read out of all of this is that they are definitely investing pretty hard behind their Marvel wing of Disney. So for the park side, of course, too, beyond all of the stuff we're getting in the movies and TV.
What I got out of that is, now I guess I'm going to China.
Well, we've got Infinity Defense and Stark's Flight Lab coming to Cali. So we've got 2 things coming our way to the West Coast. It didn't say anything about Disney World though. So I guess to be continued there, to be noted.
You know what I find interesting is that you have Sam Wilson in there
Mm-hmm.
and Iron Man.
Yeah, did you guys see? You know what? I should have thrown that in here. Did you guys see the little special presentation they did, like the video portion of this, where they had Robert Downey Jr., Thor, and Sam Wilson, like
Yeah.
they were all on set there and doing their
Yeah.
recording of pieces. That is interesting. I guess it's kind of more of like a timeless Avengers thing, where it's less riding on whatever the MCU kind of current state is.
This is fueling even more of the rumors that RDJ is not only gonna stay in the MCU as Doom, but also as Tony Stark.
Iron Man?
Yeah, at the same time.
What? What? Okay. That's I don't know what to do with that. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. Vision, baby. We talked very briefly about this, but I had a chance to watch the trailer. If you guys would like, we could watch the trailer ourselves and do a little dissection on.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so I want to see it.
Oh, nice.
It's weird.
Yeah,
So-
it's
So
cool.
buckle up.
They've said all along it would be. So
Yeah.
Before you started working here, I remember when you'd come in all the time with that redhead.
I was a different person back then.
How about now?
Sad.
Anyone waiting for you tonight?
No. Home is just me.
Dude.
It's like I'm losing my
Who am I? I was an Avenger, but I'm not a hero anymore. I have his face, but not his virtue. All I have is his name.
Oh, is that Winona Ryder?
yeah, so it's Friday.
This house is
I've seen
getting crowded.
I've seen a breakdown of who they all are.
Yeah.
Human avatars only.
It's Friday.
So I
it's the
cannot
2
understate the dangers of
like
keeping you
arm
around.
robots
Yes,
that
but he is a-
are in Tony
Dad?
Stark's lab. The one's
Papa?
like dummy, and the other
People?
one's got some like acronym name or whatever.
I'm a
So it's
stranger
like
to
their human
myself.
version of stuff.
That
But it's
family
how the one
wasn't real.
arm has like the dumb
arm.
strap.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
One of them's that
I
one.
had a father, a machine.
But like
called
one's
Vision.
one's Vision, one's
Muzzle tough.
Jarvis,
It's a boy.
Friday, dummies, the other ones,
Oh.
and then
How is
Ultron.
this possible? Free us all and save your son. I wish to understand my purpose.
With a genocidal maniac inside your head.
Oh man.
Nothing bonds a family together quite like mortal jeopardy.
losing.
James Spader's so good.
Yep.
James Spader's good in anything he does. So
Did
it's
you
gonna be
hear
crazy.
the quote? He was in an interview. He was quoted like, "How come you didn't shave the beard for the show?" And his quote was something like, I'm paraphrasing here. They can't afford to shave my beard, not with TV money. I love that. He's like,
It's a
"Nope."
mighty beard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that one lineup of that one shot that shows them all standing next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Vision's Vision and James Spader is Ultron, but then it's
Friday.
the woman is Friday specifically. Then it's then the one guy is Jarvis, so not to be confused with Vision. And then it's Dummy, so DUM-E.
Yeah.
Which is the arm with the dunce cap on. And then there was another arm that didn't have the dunce cap on, and it was Hugh. Is that what it you that one? So it's it's that group.
And then
So
the actor for Jarvis is making his return again because he was in the the Agent Carter series.
that's right. He was the guy that played Jarvis in that. That's right.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, and Endgame, right? He was in Endgame.
He was the original Jarvis in
Yeah.
that. Yes.
I love this shot here, on the screen right now with Vision and how that trailer, like, it looks like he's shut down, and he's stashed in a warehouse somewhere and he's running all of this inside of his head. It's
Yeah.
a really neat concept.
It's all just playing out in his brain, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's so cool. I'm excited. I think it looks good. We got a new Doomsday trailer, which I'm sure we completely gushed about last week, but this this is a placeholder for the majesty that we were graced with over the weekend. If you have not seen the latest Doomsday trailer, go watch it. It is unreal. Oh. It's like that now. Da-na-na.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different.
Are we gonna break this down too after?
He used to be kind. He used to be
Yeah.
caring.
Obi-Wan.
And then everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken.
Dude.
Victor, did you do this?
Dude, it's so scary.
All of you have lived stolen lives. But now you must give them back.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
I swear, you will beg for hell long before I grant it.
Dude.
Hell answers to me. For I am Doom.
Infinity Vision 12/18/26. Dude.
I thought we were gonna break it down, but I saw the time that we're at, so we'll do it.
Yeah.
Because I can get super nerdy, sweaty breaking down.
Should we
every
get sweaty
single-
next week? Let's get sweaty.
Yeah.
We'll carve out some time for it.
Yeah, man.
All
for
right.
sure.
All right. Did I have anything else, or should we call it?
Oh, you had
What
more.
else do I got? I'd had more. So
Steve,
Jacob,
you were at D23?
It's a Steven was at D23 to celebrate Spider-Man's 65th birthday on stage at D23 with Kevin Feige. So Jacob Padilla joined Kevin Feige. Yeah,
Do that one more time,
Steven. Watching this. You guys got to be watching this podcast if you're not. This is okay.
Okay, I got the screenshot. Thanks.
Perfect. So yeah, we had some Spidey love on stage. There was a little segue into Spider-Man Brand New Day, but ultimately it was to celebrate a milestone for the character of Spider-Man at D23. And then a couple of merch items because we like our merch. At D23 exclusively, they had a silver Daredevil helmet as part of the Hasbro Disney Vault collection. This is probably just a repaint off of the Marvel Legends Daredevil helmet that they have, but this is one of the many helmets that we see like lined up in Daredevil's little Hall of Armor and in the first season of Born Again. And then this was sick. So they're also introducing Avengers Endgame Stormbreaker, which is an electronic axe, and it lights up and has sound, and is pretty close to scale. It looks like too. It's
I
a
have that
screw together kit. So
that's the Legends series. This is the different one. This is the Disney.
oh,
one.
whoops. Oh, sorry. Yeah, totally. Whoops. I grabbed the older one here. So this is kind of the bigger, brighter electronic version here for the
Is it
Vault
bigger?
collection. Yeah, it looks like the length of the hammer itself is longer than the Legends one. See that? Looks kind of stubby. Maybe that's just the image though.
Go back.
Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
I should get it and compare.
Brian, we got an upgrade on the way. Stormbreaker. And last but not least, a couple new comics for the week. Since Spider-Man is on everybody's brain, Marvel did a good job of getting a couple Spider books out the last couple of weeks. We have Spider-Man Hulk Fire and Brimstone, which is a miniseries by Kevin Smith. Pretty cool. Avengers Armageddon moves on to issue number 3. And that's kind of the big crossover event taking us out through the end of the year. There's a new number 1 on the Star Wars Marvel side with The Fall of Kylo Ren, which is also a miniseries. I believe that's a 4-parter. And then a new number 1 with Miles Morales Spider-Man, which is a new directional arc with the series for Miles. And that's it for the Marvel Minute. And go pick those comics up in your comic shop.
Local
That's where
comic
to
book
get 'em.
store. Oh, what have you done?
Wow.
It's the same picture.
Jeez. I'm gonna, you know what? That's gonna be my new cosplay. I'm gonna go to Comic-Con just as Ned.
You already did.
Lego Death
No,
Star.
I'm gonna
Lego
get the wig. I'm gonna get the Ned wig.
Nice.
Mhm.
And every Spider-Man I go up to, I'm gonna do the handshake. I'm gonna say, Peter. I'm gonna do the handshake. and you know what? I'm gonna get a whole bunch of like bootleg Emperors, Lego Emperors, and every Spider-Man I see, I'm gonna hand them out.
Dude,
This is gonna be a
pretty
thing.
money.
This is gonna be a good
That's
thing.
pretty money. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then what's that energy drink that he pounds in the new movie?
That he's like telling her not to let him bite.
Shark bite or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like get a bunch of those.
Make like an oversized one.
All right. Yeah. That'll be a fun cosplay. I like that.
You gotta have a good casual cosplay to dip into every once in a while.
All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for us today. If you enjoyed listening, feed that algorithm and leave a 5-star review on your podcast app. Be sure to include a deer emoji for Brian. You can follow me at stevie.kicks on Instagram, sometimes on X. Gentlemen, let the listeners know where they can find you Luke?
Left Coast Avenger.
Nice. And Raimi?
thedadbatch.com.
Nice. You can find Brian at Sithing Ain't Easy on the socials. You can find Joe at tech.badbatch on the socials. Thank you to our Suit Up patrons, our executive producers, and thank you again for listening to episode 197 of the Dad Batch podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for episode 198. And until next time, enjoy your spice responsibly.